My name is Anya Fompo for the News Now in detail. The Acting Director General of the National Service Authority has assured the public of a comprehensive cleanup of the system as the government launches an investigation into the alleged ghost names on the payroll.
Every tool at our disposal to make sure that this doesn't happen again. The system as it is now is what we can use to do that. If there's a better system, I will convene management to take away the system that is being used now. And why not? This system was introduced in the year 2017 after the elections. I had not met the consultant who ran the system. I had never spoken to him. I didn't have his number. I didn't even know who his name was or is. Well, I know him now. I didn't know who his name was. The first time I met him, I think it was a hostile situation between both of us. I think he stayed for so long before we could meet him because I had, like other people, thought that the problem was the system. So I had set the contest for us to really disengage him. But upon looking at the work that he has done in the last 8 years, you have no other choice but to come to the conclusion that this is a system that can work. If the people who are supposed to work with it are honest, they have integrity, and then they are duty-bound by their conscience to make sure that no taxpayer money is lost. So again, I'm inviting a joint collaboration between the Ghana Journalists Association, all the anti-corruption agencies, to set up a module or a system in place where we can invite PricewaterhouseCoopers, Ernst & Young, KPMG, to immediately audit the system before we consider that, you know what, we have to build a new system using different or in set parameters that are available that would help us avoid this ghost name scandal in the future. And I've already given you my assurance that there is no way this will happen under us. There's also going to be a lot of changes in the way we collect information from the schools, the way our offices work. That is how come I'm so sure that other people have to listen to what has happened here at National Service beyond the news headlines. That people deliberately sidestep the system just so that they could benefit from it. This morning, in the discussion with different media houses, I dared and I said that it looked as if it was organized crime. Because every plan was made to sidestep the system so that, you know, what happened happened. Of course, there were also systemic issues on the side of NSA. The consultant has shown me letters that he wrote at different times to the management of the scheme, prompting them to make changes at certain levels of the scheme. Those letters are not in public for other people to see the genuine efforts the consultant made. Being a human system, there might have been mistakes done at certain levels. There are levels of mistake that is allowed in engaging service persons and organizations in the manner that we do. But not to the extent that you allowed 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 ghost names in the system. That is immoral. That is criminal. And we will give everything, we will do everything for those who perpetrated this fraud to be brought to the book. We couldn't have just on coming to office, walk straight to the media and say that, oh, we have found this and all that. The anti-corruption agencies, the security agencies are doing their work. Us at National Service would have to do our work. We have projects that we'd have to continue on, restart, and then make sure that we achieve the President's agenda for youth development empowerment. That is ongoing. However, if anybody working with the National Service Authority is found to be culpable in the crime that has gone on, we at NSA cannot shield you. We will not shield you. I will not give you comfort if the evidence proves that you have been involved in this ghost name scandal. The laws of the land will take its course. We're heading to a situation where we'll have payroll automation. I think this is the last time that you would have people manually inputting people's names into the system to get paid and all that. So I'm careful to say what we are doing, because most of it, we don't also have to put our strategy out there, because the Director General and his deputies and whoever was involved in this fraud or crime had collaborators. The Director General didn't go to the schools to input the names, illegal names in the system by himself. Some people did it. The Director General didn't get fictitious Ghana cards, or he suddenly didn't take pictures of all the tens of thousands of people. He had collaborators. So I'm also a bit skeptical about releasing our path towards sanctifying the operations of national service. But the least I can say that you can be very sure that it's the last time that we're seeing this. And be no doubt, my demeanor might not show outwardly what my plans are, but be in no doubt that this is the last time we're seeing it, at least as far as I sit in the chair as the Director General of National Service Authority. There are some that I can share with you for today. So from now onwards, there will be no way that we'll be taking lists of schools from the universities themselves. It had to go through GTech. If you are a school, or university, or college, and you do not have accreditation with the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, and you don't get it rectified by the time that we are taking the list to input them in our system, you know that all graduates or graduates from the school will not do national service. If you are a school, a college, wherever in Ghana, and you do not have accreditation with the Ghana Tertiary Education Body, a constitutionally mandated body certifying individuals to be graduates eligible to do national service. If we do not have you do not have accreditation, you will not be allowed to do national service. If you're a private candidate and you failed to do national service last year, and you want to be re-enlisted to do national service here, and you do not go to your school to bring us a letter expressly saying that you finished school in that university or college, and you came by yourself, we will not reactivate your pin to do national service. And this is where I think that individuals and people who come to national service to ask for favors, plead for people to do national service, because those graduates schooled abroad should also help us fight the skanker. Because you might be helping somebody, but you are also helping others perpetrate fraud. And it is serious that for most of the issues that we have had come through this path. When we finish this press conference, we will be uploading graduates from the colleges of education on our list. So far, we have found out that over 20 of those colleges have an expired accreditation with the Ghana Tertiary Education. I'm using this channel to reach out to these colleges of education that they should use that 1 week ahead of us, including the grace of tomorrow and Friday. Of course, Friday and the week ahead of us, to go to GTech, make sure that the accreditation status are restored. Otherwise, we are going to give the pins to all their graduates who are leaving the school, but we will not allow them to register. we will deal with schools and colleges and universities whose accreditation with the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission is intact. Beyond that, no school will be allowed to function, at least in the context of national service person, as a university or a college of education or a college of any other sort matters. I hope I have said already that if we receive lists from the universities and it does not collaborate with the list the universities have sent to GTEC, those lists will be declared invalid.
All right.